All right, so there's been a little talk about what's going on in different states with the conventions not meeting what the people of the convention want, and basically how they're being ignored. Um, and basically how in that one video I showed how the chairwoman of the convention of the Democratic Party walked out after everybody said there was an election fraud in her state. Similar events have spawned almost radical protest inside the convention halls in several states. This all being of the Democratic Party. And I apologize. I'm not following it day for day because I'm in Michigan where none of this shit is happening. And my computer's been kind of iffy lately. So I'm trying to put up at least 2 videos a day. I'm working on getting a good processor or a good RAM, and hopefully that does clear it up where I can start uploading like 6 and 8 videos again a day. But anyways, VP Joe Biden has said there is no split in the Democratic Party, and basically talks about how these are just, things that happen with people whom probably, one thing versus another. And basically, Vice President Joe Biden says he is not concerned about the tensions between Bernie Sanders supporters and Hillary Clinton. There is no fundamental split in the Democratic Party. Biden told reporters this in Ohio Wednesday. I'll show you. Hang on. Oof. Okay, 1 second. Told reporters in Ohio Wednesday that he believes Sanders will ultimately back Clinton in the same way Clinton herself called for the party until after losing hard-fought Democratic primary in 2008. So in other words, Biden is basically saying that Bernie's going to bow out very soon and give Clinton the ticket. That's basically the underwriting if you listen to the algorithm in the background. Now, I kind of doubt that because from what I've seen, Bernie supporters have a new slogan, if you guys are wondering what it was. Bernie or broke, and they're calling for massive rioting in the streets if he is not elected the Democratic primary for the 2016 presidency. Now, I happened to actually watch that one they had a couple days ago, and I tried to get it live as much as possible, but I was using a different software, and it was not going to YouTube no matter what I was trying to do, so I was not able to upload that. And Bernie basically sounded like he was done playing games. Like if Trump, and one of the things he said was, you know what, I'm not the only one who can get violent in the streets if I don't win this. And he was referring to something Trump had said, something similar to that. And basically he was just encouraging. And then about 2 days later, he got hit up for inciting violence. That was in the news. So the idea that either Biden is basically just trying to fluff some pillows and say, well, there's no major split between the party and, that these were isolated incidences and, this and that. No, there is a split. There has been a split. Bernie supporters are, for the most part, college age people who don't want to be in debt, who don't want to put up with the banking wars and everything else. And the Hillary supporters are those who have had it good, who have their degrees, who have worked 20 years into a field and have had it really freaking good. There is a super split between those who support Hillary and those who support Bernie. Just like there is a difference between those who support Trump, Bernie, and Hillary. There is a big difference. And to say that there is absolutely no split in the Democratic Party, I really almost want to ask what he's on. Because he has to be on something in order to come forward and say that. Basically, he said, I'm confident that Bernie will be supportive if Hillary wins, which the numbers indicate will happen. So I'm not worried, he said. There's no fundamental split in the Democratic Party. Yeah, there is. I almost believe Sanders is going to win the Democratic nomination. I've never come out and said that I believe Hillary will win beyond reasonable. I said I believe it is the logical thing that will happen. But honestly, from what I've seen, I think that there's a good chance that Bernie might just go for broke. And there's a good chance he might actually pick it up. Now, I know that most people don't want him, even the super delegates don't want him. But it doesn't mean he won't become Hillary's VP. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when, because there is a split in the Democratic Party. And that split in other countries has caused civil wars. It's a generational split. It's an economic split. It is a serious split, which would condemn this country to civil war if shit did hit the fan. And Joe Biden should know this.